Stop. Gotta get out of here. I'm soaked to the skin. Just in case anyone thinks that I'm a morning person, I am not a morning person. I rarely have the willpower when I'm this tired to actually video anything. So a lot of times in videos when you see me waking up or in the morning, it's after I've already woken up and gone through this process, because a lot of the time I just can't face putting the camera up. My brain just takes a while to shift into gear. So this thing is what's been powering this entire adventure. It's a 1500 watt-hour lithium power station, and yeah, last night I plugged in all my kit, all my cameras, recharged everything. I wanted enough juice to be able to go completely off grid for 3 days. Why 3 days? Well, because I figure 3 days is about the longest I would probably ever need to go between finding somewhere where I could, you know, plug it in and top it up. And if I'm away camping somewhere in the van, every 3 days at least, I like to go and stay in an actual campsite so I can have a proper shower and so on. And then I tend to get an electric hookup as well. So that's why 3 days. Oh, my knees. Oh, well, this is nice. If I didn't have other plans this morning, I'd be very tempted to get the paddleboard out and head out there. So my plans are, we're going to head to Glenveagh National Park. I'm going to grab the e-bike and use it to quickly explore the park. I have a couple of hours work I need to sit and do in the van. Maybe do that there before it gets too warm today. And then I can't decide. I had originally planned to go and climb Muckish Mountain, but there's another option I might do instead, but I'll decide after Glenveagh. So let's go to Glenveagh National Park. Oh, maybe by the end I will have woken up. Of course, like every beautiful place you go, it comes with the calling card of delinquents, which is fire, ash, and cans and bottles smashed in it. This is why I've stopped giving out exact locations to people, because morons do stuff like this. I hope you'll all appreciate the fact that last night I reversed down this in the dark. It's a really bumpy road on a corner. This looks like the shadiest spot in the entire car park.
bike rack, clearly not designed with folding bikes in mind. Can I get a bike? Quickly take a look at the castle, not stay here too long because I want to keep heading on down the trail. I think this is the secret to visiting places. Come so early in the morning. No, there's nobody else here yet. I feel like I shouldn't even be talking. It's so quiet here. It's crazy. Like, listen, not a sound. I can hear like some birds, like a hawk or a buzzard or something crying. But other than that, there's not a sound here. Okay. So here's the castle, you got gardens, very, very nice. The trail goes up around here, but where I'm interested, the trail to the Upper Glen and Waterfall. This is a, I think 8 kilometers, a 5-mile trail. I'm interested to see how well my little folding e-bike handles it, because it looks like it might climb up a bit. I have no idea where this goes. Let's find out. It goes to nowhere. Oh, it's getting steep. It's getting steep. Come on, little Starley, you can do it. Look at that view, though. Oh, come on! Come on! I'm having to help. Oh. Oh, here we go. Let's go take a look. Oh! I seem to have found the end of the path. So I think if I was feeling really adventurous, I could take this route down the road back, but I don't have all day. I've got some work I need to get done, so I'm going to go back down the way I came. So apparently my battery is on its last quarter, which is not bad considering I've been climbing on trail for 8 miles with full power assist. I reckon they'll be easily enough to get me back to the van at full power. We'll try it. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to commit to it. Oh, my water bottle fell off. Okay. Clearly Glenveagh National Park is not a fan of my Northern Ireland water bottle. Okay, and this will be interesting. How much of this battery will be used up charging my bike? Okay, it's at 78% now. Let's see how much is left after I recharge the bike. One of the reasons I'm here is to try and find places where I can like park the van and stay in the future. And I want to end up parking somewhere coastal tonight. So what I think I'm going to do is today explore around the coast. But in the meantime, I've got about 3 hours work I need to get done, so I'm going to stay here and do that. But there are a few midges about, so I'm going to light up this little midgie candle here and keep them out of the van. I forgot to mention this. So what I've been doing to keep food cool is I have this red cool bag. I think it's like 25 litres, something like that. And inside it, I put an Nalgene that I kind of 3/4 fill with water, and then freeze it to a solid block. Put that in here, put that in here along with a couple of these other little freeze packs, And I find that is enough to pretty much cool this bag down to refrigerator temperature, or thereabouts anyway, for about 48 hours. After that, all the ice will melt, and then what I'll do is I will maybe go and buy a bag of ice somewhere and fill this with ice cubes and put it back in. But generally it works quite well for a 3-day trip. Yeah, that's my solution. I might though get a more dedicated cool box for the van, because you can get ones you can plug in, which would let me, you know, get a few more days out of it, and I don't have to buy ice. Oh, here we go. So after completely charging my bike from 0, it only went down to 60%. That's pretty good. What do you see where I find the park? Oh. Look at this place. What a location, although there's quite a few more people here than I was expecting. I kind of had this idealistic idea in my head that I would arrive here and have the entire place to myself. No way that was going to happen, but I've decided to go and explore around in the greatest way that I know how, by running. It's 23 degrees at the minute. I might regret this. I've gained a dog. Go on. Something up on top of that rock stack. Ooh. Free water pistols. It is a memorial for stillborn babies, famine children and sailors who are apparently buried here on the Isle of the Dead. So this is the Isle of the Dead. I feel like I probably shouldn't have been bouncing around it so gleefully. When there's a fence, there'll be somebody who's made a bypass around the fence. I'm guessing that's the big dune. Big dune. Now the obvious thing might be to go over there and run down it and tumble head over heels and break my ankle, but I saw some sign in the way in that I didn't read. It was kind of like past, but I have a feeling that I saw the words dune and conservation, so I don't want to go over there, run down the sand dune, and then figure out that this is some really protected wildlife area. So we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. We'll go. There is the airport, and way over there in the distance, there's Donegal, where I was yesterday. I was intending to run the full length of the airport, but it's like it's over another kilometre, and I'm exhausted with this heat, so there's only one thing for it. A jellyfish. Be free. Oh, let's just see what. Oh. Skips. Now I'm gonna sit here and eat this entire punnet of strawberries. This is genuinely a work trip. I have shot 3 videos so far while I've been here, and for for all those people, well, the occasional people who say, why don't you bring Louise along with you? Louise works a full-time job, 9 to 5. And also, if Louise was here, I would be not making videos. I've discovered this. You can either have quality time or you can be working. It doesn't really work. We're going away on holidays we're going away on proper holidays in a couple of weeks. And we're going to be away for 2 weeks. And I don't plan to shoot any videos. Maybe one, but I'm not planning to. It's not part of the strategy, because my problem is, if I'm in video making mode, I just take it seriously. It's just not as much. It's just not fun. It's no longer a holiday. It's work. So I need a proper break when I go away. So that's why you don't tend to see Louise very often on here, is because when we are away doing things, I kind of want to be able to actually be there. So I just inhaled part of a strawberry. Yeah, so give me hiccups now. Oh, it's okay, folks. I'm okay. A 3-day trip like this can nearly get me a month's worth of content. So it can nearly get me, in terms of shooting and editing, takes much longer, but so yeah, that's kind of why these are worthwhile doing. I think, you know what I think? I think it's time for some cooking with Steve. Because I'm hungry. And if I eat just of all of these, I'm going to have terrible diarrhea. Again, welcome to 5-minute meals with Stephen. And first of all, you want to make sure your hands are sanitized. Keep that handy, because we're going to be dealing with raw chicken here. You will, of course, have preheated your George Foreman. A little bit of oil. So I suggest, right, and apply a little bit of Stephen's spice mix. There we go. 5 minutes now. Let's just check, see if there's any pink in the chicken. Nope. Alrighty. Turn that off. Get it onto my chopping board. First layer of cheese onto the bread here. Tabasco. How old is this sauce? I don't know. Sun-dried tomatoes. Add another layer of cheese on top. Slice the bread on top. I have an extra slice in there, hold on. Give that a bit of a squish, and I always spread spreads with the back of a spoon. Oops. And compress. Alright, a few minutes later, and this looks most excellent. And marvel at my cross section. Okay, so if you're not familiar with moment they became well combined are worth about 5 hours watching. Catch you the next one. Bye bye. Got that stuff to get packed up. Gotta get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm soaked to the skin. Well, look, that's impressive. Look, the water is just beating on the surface of the van. Get in the van, Stephen. I hope you people appreciate the things I put myself through for these videos. My shorts are soaking. I've just got back to the van and I'm absolutely soaked to the skin. My spare shorts are soaked. My coat is soaked. What am I gonna wear tomorrow? I was out shooting a review of this backpack up on top of sand dune, and I could see the rain approaching, and I just tried to get through the review. I don't even think I did a very good job of the review, but I'm back at the van and I don't think I'm gonna be going out again tonight.